Peace and blessings, amazing sports fans. Coach Ed here, and welcome to Coach Ed's Amazing World of Sports. Today, I'm going to be talking about an article or a tweet I saw on CBS Sports on Twitter. But before we get into that, I want to thank you all for tuning in today. I really appreciate and love you all for this. If you can, just like, subscribe, and share on all your social media platforms. All right, so let's get into the article that I saw. All right, this is the article that I saw on Twitter. The author is Jared Dubin, and he said, where's your squad rank heading into next season? Now he has best of the best, almost elite, above average, average, below average, and the bottom. Now at the bottom, it has the Chicago Bears and the Texans. All right. Above average, you have the Panthers, Seahawks, Falcons, and the Steelers. Now average, they have the Titans, Jaguars, our New York Giants, Washington, the Patriots, Lions, and the Jets. Above average, you have the Dolphins, Vikings, Colts, Saints, Cardinals, 49ers, Ravens, Raiders, Broncos. The next is almost elite, which is the Browns, Eagles, Bengals, Cowboys, Bills. And then the best of the best is the Packers, Chargers, Chiefs, Rams, and the Buccaneers. Now, some of this I can understand, logic. I can't really argue the top five. You might want to say maybe the Chargers and switch it with the Bills. I could understand that argument. Either way, it's perfectly fine. Or if you want to move the Bills up into the best of the best, because their offense is very prolific. So that's the only thing I could argue in terms of the top six. Sorry about that. Next, we have the Cowboys, Bengals, Eagles, and the Browns. I can understand these three, the Cowboys, Bengals, and the Browns, based off of last year. But the Eagles, I know they have a potent rushing attack. So if that's what you want to contribute to, making them an elite offense, okay. But the question is always going to come back down to Jalen Hurts. The Eagles, in terms of the quarterback position, are in the same position as the Giants, Giants and Washington, for that matter. You question the quarterback position, so that's why I almost elite. Now, if you want to say above average, I could go there, but almost elite, I question that one. For me, they're not almost elite, so they're a little bit below that. Now, and this is all based on potential, all the new additions that they've added. I can understand if you had an elite quarterback or above average quarterback, then I could understand being almost elite. And then, give them this year to produce on the field. And then you could say, okay, they're almost elite or even close to being the best of the best. Now, in the above average, I wonder about the Saints and the Dolphins. The Saints, what are they going to do at quarterback? Jameis Winston, we know, is going to be their starting quarterback. He's coming off of an injury. Is their offense really above average? I know they have some playmakers at the skill positions, but above average, I can get it, but maybe at the positioning, because right now he has them at 16th. So if you wanted to put him, at about 19, then I can understand that. The Dolphins is the same thing with the quarterback. So that's kind of why, the Vikings, I could understand them being ahead of the Saints, but, to me, is it because of the moves that they just recently did that you're going to put them above average? Okay, but if that's the case, then let's get down to the Tennessee Titans. Yes, they lost their number one receiver, but that rushing attack is deadly. I mean, if you're going to say that the Eagles are almost elite, then why are the Titans only average? Their quarterback is average, yes, but that rushing attack is explosive. So and is dominating. It's not more so explosive, but more dominating. Because they could physically take control of the game and control it. The Jaguars, and to have them that high up, after last year, I mean, yes, they have a new coaching staff, but you know, quarterback position is the same thing. The Giants, all right, I can understand average, but if we're basing it off of the potential going into this year, I mean, you have explosive players. Yes, guys have to stay on the field. I understand that. But if Saquon Barkley is to his rookie form, Sterling Shepard comes back from his injury and he's explosive, Kadarius Toney, Galladay, now you add in the offensive line and Robinson, why are they not above average? Yes, they have to put it together, but if that's the case, then why we have the Eagles and some of these other teams higher up? Washington has some very good skill positions. Adding Dotson to their receiving core, they have a good running attack. Comes back down to what? Quarterback with Carson Wentz. If Carson Wentz can play to his potential, then would you say they're above average to almost elite? I would say yes. The Patriots I can understand. The Lions I can understand. The Jets I would have a little bit higher than where they are. Because if Zach Wilson plays up to par, they have the skilled position players to, have an explosive offense. So, that's why I question some of the positioning, here. Can they have an average offense? Yes, but it's all potential, and just like with the Eagles, just like with the Dolphins, just like with the Saints, they're all potential. So I wonder about that. The rest of the, below average and the bottom, I mean, the Titans, there's, sorry, not the Titans, the Texans, if Mills plays well, but then again, yes, they're at the bottom. Would you put the Panthers at the bottom then? Shouldn't the Panthers be there because they don't have a good quarterback? So, same thing with the Seahawks, where do we put them? So, is it just that they're just there and they have to show themselves? So those are some of the questions that I have with this ranking. So I'd like to hear from you guys, comment, tell me, am I wrong with what I'm thinking? Do you guys feel, we can go in a different direction? You let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right. So in closing, I want to thank you all again for, tuning in. I hope you enjoy this podcast today, and hopefully you guys will share it and like it and subscribe, and let's take this and make this one of the best programs out there. And also, always in sports, just make sure you turn it on and turn it up. Peace.